So now we are talking about the road design. The road design are involving the technical design aspects. Technical design aspects to deal with the headquarters are standard parameters of the typical work attempts. Those standards encompass a range of value in which a site engineer is allowed to operate. So the before site engineer is allowed to operate, they have to follow the technical design standard. So that the design standard normally provide the general guidelines leading to the following items. The first is the location. The location is that we have to locate the place to survey this road. So in this case, there will be the place to be served and the major obstacles to be avoided. So the important one is where we allocate the site and also what kind of the major obstacles and how can they be avoided. Such as a marshy area cross, typical river crossing. So in this case, when we are to design the road, that we have to avoid the area or the marshy area cross and the difficult river crossing, because those places are difficult to construct. Now, land cool disarmament, so also you need in your saya, not Pongan people to a chat that you like now, much today. And Eddie needing your saya, Pongan Puma chat you, no, disarmament engineer in the line army. Line are the Kamapano near Charme. The Lao Bama disarmament near Charme, decided Namaswe, no, near Chad Namaswe, a year, shown on the Tuda de Niari, no, with Pina Saquini Shirari, no, you check heady, Nico Piaku Niari, and I go shouting below, Landiao, Charma today. Alignments are requirements. So how to align a road? Alignments are road alignment has to be decided. Also the technical performance. So maximum the gradient, minimum horizontal and the vertical curvature, side distance, super elevation, crossfall. Those has to be taken into account. And then we have to estimate the material requirements for the road design, the specification of the type, quality, and the methods of the compaction, guarding, and the test to be performed. Those these are the material requirements has to be considered for the design of the road, and also the kind of the structure for the roads. The recommendation on the use of the local building material, such as we can utilize the stone, timber, design of the brake, calvas, road protection walls. Those has to be determined. And also we also have to locate the road location and alignments are also particular importance when applying the labor-based works, because of the location alignment they determine the labor requirements. High alignment standards aiming to reduce the number of cars and the gradient, so that when we are designing a road and number of cars and gradient need to be reduced as far as we can. And also especially the hilly or the mountainous regions is very important, and also soft gradient also have to be required, and also the longitudinal movement also need to be concerned, because of the especially the hilly regions are the movements can damage the road. So also, the site engineer should aware of the alignment, one kind of the alignment, how to cut and how to free the road, and also the horizontal vertical alignment need to be arranged. Those things are important aspects in the designing the details of road. Now to call the basic detail alignment, alignment will the alignment you the detail today. Now to call the line must be blow. No, or sound harm, no, below the Yedin die, below a me and die below, no, a cow below she may not be below, Luas and me, I may, Eddie Chetule, the Yama Pede, La, below Piatame, below Jasime, Eddie Chetler, the Dita, the Sama Pede. The Disabuba must win, the below the city, don't you, do it, Newsadi, do it, no, the Samu Milani, not be below, Santa Mesoradi, H. de Luama Pede. Now look at the Saudi Kama swing, no look at the Chokedi, the Dari, Yashi Bullet, the Sama Pide, Nabi Lao Bulu, a cow quiddy, Blue Kawe Mesuari, a Chetul, Sinama Pide. Now, Lao Nia Chale Hama Sui, no, Dilo Lao Blue Nia Chamle, now the Lama, a cow quiddy, Nero Pia Blue, the Samle, a Chele, Sinama Pide, not the car swing, the last swing, the down only my South Kama swing, Dilo, Ye Yushara Jamole, the La, the Sina, Elo Mapia, Ye Yushamole, Blue Kawe Meso, Sinama Pide. And now this quarter, the Lamb the South Kama swing, Blue Lamb, Piani, Pimele, Eddie Chetty, Navio, the Avian Yine, not the Town like below, Change Male, Eddie Chetty, Sinama Pide. The waves, the horizontal and the vertical alignments are also important. So in this case, we have to consider about the maximum grade and the minimum horizontal radius and the minimum vertical curvature and the horizontal side distance are also have to be concerned about. In the meantime, we also need to consider about the materials data. What are the soil and the rock are to be utilized and the combustion and the wine charge content, current requirements, aggregates are gradations and the misproportion, strength requirements, and the test to be performed. Those has to be acquired for the materials and data. Now, the summer kama sui, below Amiazo, downline, no, the Yedini die, the change the kama sui, no, Amiazo, a saying down below Yashi and below Malay, the downline diamond, no, and no, the Queen and me, a chain of Blaushi, a chain of Blaushi Amele, Nabi, to a near dying blow, a cow with Blushi Amele, now, to Yabin Yila Kamado, no blow, no Kamon, one, Yenamele, a chet in the Sinzama Tede. I don't view that this is a Patalo Leve, below Miere, below Chowde Boame, Nabi Eddie Maso into it, no, Joe will move Blaushi, Eddie, no, don't view that the cinema, she causing with blow. Bowing and who, Lakamale, no, Eddie Chetty Sinzame, Nabio, the Lana Batade, the Yiza, the Blau, no, Baumio, below Malay, no, below, sitting down for Yamale below, no, Bumio, Blau, choose on a Bumale, in Ablau Romale, below Santa Mudigo, below Malay, so the Chetty, the Landis of the Hama, I don't do that, the city that Batalo, Sinzama Chetty. So this will be the typical cross section. Where we design as a road typical cross section. So this cross section is determined by the road width, maximum upside slopes, pavement width, layer thickness, density, and the width cleared for of the vegetation. So this is for the cross section, though these have to be concerned about. A typical structural design. In this case, we have to concern for the river crossing, culverts, bridges, retaining walls, and the soil protection measures. So when we design a road cross section, as well as a typical structural design, need to be concerned about. Alors, doa, langu isaw de kama sui, no, lange, no, Chapai Mine Bone Battle, Sinama Pide, Eddie Mine, Chapai Mia Boma Sui, no Laye, a Turo, no Laye, or Anano, Nabi to Beani, me put hare, no me put hare, go Niae, a Teza Muro, Nabi Mio Pian Pide, a Turo, Nabi Edo, Mio Piani Pitare, and Loae, a Turo, Nabi Tutare, Niae, a very day, Nabi, or do Nipino Shinin Yame, no a Jewone, Eddie Kesariva, Sinravio, no design of my kid. The Landi Samu, Bonan Pude Kamale, no Miku Piakuda Kamas and Below Bona Bumale, Aquima Below Bona Bumale, Lao Fiobio, Guam and Yama Below Bona Bumale, Nabi, the Neo Tamo, Yelena and you, Bona Buame, Nabi a Lama Pisatade, Neo Kawe Bodre, Below, no Kawe Muli Puloam, Neswao, Eddie Chetu, Sinama Chede. The design process deal with the following some main steps. In this case, we have to establish the road fashion, assess the design traffic and the characteristic, assess the other factors which should affect the design, especially the type of the subgrade strength, availability, and the cost of the construction materials, and geometry design standards. In this case, road cross section, design speed related standards, and also have to select the appropriate pavement design. In this case, is included to the pavement thickness and the type of materials for the each component layer, and assessing the need for the road structure, especially how many brick, culvert, retaining walls will be required, had to be assessed. And also there are to design those road structure, availability of the labor and the road wall side, and assess the availability of the local contractors. Those things are required to be concerned to design the road. At all, Lang Ponga to the Kamasway, Brahmazo do a body, Chetty Sinza, Meswati, Langasway, Pelu, Longakisa, don't you Malay, no? Oh, Womania, they found a Latimala, Daba, Ludwala, Mechimala, Jin, they found a Latimala, Eddie Chetty was Sinza, Machete. Now the car, Eddie Lamoma, Tuani day, no model in the but the day, not to do it about the Sinza, Peru, model in the Tuani, Namade. Now the Kua. Eddie Lao, the Southern near Maswin, now near Tidae, not Tota Chini, Nabi a Lama Hide, the Southern Ye, no, Mima Hide, the Chow Dadia, Damori, Chow Dadia, no, a Tai Dadi, to do a year, Nabi a Chow Dadia, no, Canan Swan Yedi, Nabi. The some move the look at the Pisigriadi, no, Pisigriadi to it, no, say the guy, I chet the Sinza Machete. And now because Lao since the subject come a geometry, Nina below, no Ponga Dumale, no Lao below, no Chapain below, the Ponga Dumale, Navi Lamas and Genias a blow. I mean, I know that one Malay, Eddie Chetty, let's say now, Chetty. Now the car I now decided to come as a Piamini Puame, a Nipuame, a 2 day, Navio Eddie, not you, the Piame, Aloa, the Matiame, Pisidi, and the Patere to Rone, and Musadi, a Chetty Sinzame. Ladi of the Kamase, I now, no. The top in the hoop had done Wamle, a quip and a hoop had done Wamle, Yerina and a blue disarmle, Eddie Chetty, a Sinzama Chetty. Eddie Lu, no land but the charity, this of the Kamasway, no look at the Luadam, Luadi, Yana, Mayana, Eddie Chetty, Sinzama Chetty, Nabio, no, can't fight, Bime Ludi, a Chini, Ole, Sinzama Chetty. And these diagrams show the typical road designs cross-section area, cross-section of the different road design. In this case, you can see the parameter average, the daily traffic, design speed. Those things you can see in the survey. Diboma Pobiata, Palaswin Line, Chabai will pay Eddie Line, Chabai Boma, Taindali, Pobiatale, Eddie Line, but the Achelity, Edima, Lama, Tuan, the Yin, but the Achelity, or Zayadama Pobiata in Chile. The next one is that we had to make this road alignment. We had to select the most appropriate road alignments. The selecting the most appropriate road alignment is most important part of the end-load planning and the design process. If the wrong alignment is chosen, it can result in delays to the construction work, overuse of the resources, and the roadway is difficult and expensive to maintain. So this is the road alignment is important. Before you are making the design, you have to align the road. So if the road alignment is incorrect, it can be very difficult to maintain, expensive to maintain, and the delay in the construction work. So therefore, to do this road alignment, we have to do this appropriate surveying. The type of the surveying works are commonly demanded of the road engineers and the technicians are, in this case, topographic survey, preparatory to the selecting the routes. So we have to make the survey and then we have to select the route. And the survey of the catchment area preparatory to the design of bridge and the covers. So catchment area, designing the bridge and the covers, and the soil surveys to check the adequacy of the subsoil and the quarries of materials. So soil survey, soil condition, also the important we have to check the subsoil condition, more accurate survey of the selected site or the route to enable quantities of the materials to be estimated. So the materials selection has to be done, and also setting of the accurate walls. So these are the important aspects in the road design. When the surveillance are possible alignments for the secondary and the tertiary roads, it is obvious sufficient to drive the four-wheel drive vehicle along the proposed routes. So the whether the right four-wheel drive can be driven, also have to confirm. The route can be marked as a landscape map and the radio of the breakers audiometer can be used as a measure of the distance. So those things are that we have to design the detail of the road. Now, this subject comes with land but the alignment was since I'm a pity. Alignment of Mamma Musoi, the subject Yamasui, no, Nija Yamuli Pinine, Navio, those were the Decidia, Bobio, Bomida, the Pinine, Navilao, the Sabu, the Kekemule, Table, the Kekemushin, and a pity. The Jamalo, Eddie Lang Maswin, the subject Hamaswin, but also, no, the Savi below Amapede, Navilae, no line Ujao, Yuicha Amapede. Now we every land the subject Hama swing the low catchment area, the subject Hama, no low at the Dari, no Galbadi, the Sama Pede. The subject land but the day, the Midi and the Tadi, Joe Nitadi, Lessiname, Nabuka, Lion Lang Ujao, Yuichiame, Lang Ujao, Yuichiame, Hama swing, no below the simulated power women, below the simulated Bonjua, Miss Walletin, Sinsama Pede. And now who has a land the subject command, the head at the support, no. Long anni le chama ma pite e lo di lan di subject Hama swing di lo no di subject Hama no belo lan ni no di saw mle phoi dre ko maung nai ma la belo a myan nong ne twa nai mle ai di chet ti ko ba thet twin pi no pong lan pyu ma phit de. Then we will also do the topographical survey. The aim of the topographical survey is to establish the most economical site or the route for the proposed walk. The fourth is a low-cost approach as such is a survey would normally consist of the walk over the area of the choice, noting the possible alignments of the sites, position quality size, soil conditions, a line level, linear tape, and the short tape are the minimum requirement for the substance reconsistence walk. So this is for the design on the topographical survey. Now, this subject Hama swing topographical survey below me, Eddie survey below the Hama swing, topographical survey so also I must say below me, Chini, she does maybe below she de Eladio Sinzama Pede. Elo Sinza Bioma, not Pindo Niago, Yuichama Pede, Siwaya, not the subject Hama, Gong Niao, Suishama Pede. And the subject Hama immediately Chanu, the lunch at the Hama swing, Benia, Chadway, a Gong Pimele, Beniama swing, Chatnia, Shiamle, Elo Sinzame. Now, I lie on look, the alignment is below my pity. Eddie Kama swing, not the subject Kama swing, the Almashi, the Mida, Chini, Nabio, no, Dilo, Job to Amen, Neari, Eloniari, or Sinzama pity, Elo Sinza Bodway, no, Atika, no, topic replica Sabio below my pity. The alignment should be selected to avoid the area of the back or the difficult drainage, area of the bed soil or the lush walks, area of the rock outcrops or the heavy bush clearance. So those things are we have to avoid. In addition to where the drainage structures are needed, the road alignment should be selected so that the structures are located at the best crossing point. The good location of the road alignment is that the best way to reduce the cost. Try to avoid the areas that will consume the reward days, overcoming the nature of the gas. So therefore, we have to select the best routes position, and especially we have to avoid the back of the typical drainage area, our area. Also, they have to avoid the nature of the gas. The alignments are finally selected is often in the choice between the south and the alternatives. In this case, those alternatives need to be studied in the details. So we also have to work out how they can be sought, the amount of the work and the costs are involved, and that is also the avoid this expensive structure by means of the longer route that west around the water course. And therefore, we have to carefully consider those things to design this road. Now, alignment was since that Hama swing, now the two young day, no. KK Chadame H. Shamjabu Lure, Nabido, no, the Joe Nitadi, Shamjabu Lure, Nabi Pio, Chomodi, Mia Shiamania, Shamjabu Lure, Nabi a two, no, Shamjadu, Disarme, Elunia, Shamjabu Lure, Nabi Dilo Chadane Kamaswing, a Gondonia, Yam, and Yeti Chani Chadane Kamaswing, a Gondonia, Yama Pity. And a logo design look at Hamaswing, low alignment look at Hamaswing, not Gamo, no Chiati, the Samuzi, the Omiawa, not short Chanine, not the Bawa Arti, not the down only, the Bawa Berry Adasi, the Shijali, Eddie Shida, the Bawa Adasi, the Oleve, the Shaushan and Bio, Miao Yama Chide. ဒါကြောင့်မလို့အဲ့ဒီနော်လောက်ရဲ့ alignment ရွေးတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ရွေးရမယ့်အချက်တော်ကများစွာရှိတယ်ဒါကြောင့်မလို့တစ်ချက်ချင်းစီကိုအသေးချာလေ့လာပြီးတော့မှစက်တနာလေးကိုဘယ်လိုရှင်းလင်းနိုင်မလဲဆိုတာကိုလည်းကြိုတင်ပြီးစီစဉ်ထားရမယ်ဒါကြောင့်အဲ့လိုစီစဉ်ထားတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့လိုစီစဉ်ရရဖြင့်မလိုအပ်တဲ့လမ်းကိုပုံချဲ့ပြီးဆောက်ရလို့တော့မလိုအပ်တဲ့ကုန်ကြမှုတွေတွေကိုရှော့ချနိုင်မှာဖြစ်တယ် When we design the road, the engineers and the technicians working on the road projects may find the following notes on the design useful. So plan the route so as to minimize the material movement. So that when we are designing a road, we have to move the material, especially that we have to bring the rock, bring the aggregates. So those things are material movements need to be minimized. So that we have to plan the appropriate route so as to minimize the material movement. Select the watershed locations and follow the control lines in the multi-year study as much as possible. So we have to select the watershed location and so we need to also follow the control lines in the multi-year studies. Plan the route to avoid the numerous or the large river crossing. So we have to avoid the routes to minimize the numerous river crossing. Select a crossing where the bridge construction will be simple or where the ferry crossing will be possible at all seasons. So that when we are the designers a bridge crossing, we also need to allocate the simplest bridge crossing position. And also the crossing point usually is crossed by the ferry, so that those ferry crossing should be available for the all season. When the shallow water courses across the route, consider the feasibility of the submerged bridge with the bicarvers for or the base of causeway. Consider the proximity of the suitable road materials when choosing the road. Avoid the rocky areas, which are heavy supports clearing. Locate the routes so as to allow for the future gradients by realigning and the widenings. Plan the sufficient passing place. The road stretch between the passing places should be visible from the both sides. If the possible, clear the trees have to be a distance back from the road equal to the height of the trees and divide the two cuts with the short street in between. It is better to combine them into the one long curve. So those are the important aspects to note for the designing the road. လမ်းကိုတိစောက်တဲ့ project မှာပါဝင်တဲ့ engineer တွေ၊နည်းပညာရှင်တွေဆိုရင်ဘယ်အချက်တွေကိုတတိပြုရမလဲဆိုတော့နံပါတ်1အချက်ကဆိုရင်ဒီလမ်းတိစောက်ဖို့အတွက်ကလိုအပ်တဲ့ပစ္စည်းကိရိယာတွေကိုရွှေ့ရှားမှာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့လိုရွှေ့ရှားဖို့အတွက်ကရွှေ့ရှားဖို့အနည်းဆုံးလိုအပ်တဲ့လမ်းကြောင်းကိုရွေးချယ်ရမှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါလမ်းကိုရွေးချယ်ထားမှာကွန်တိုလိုင်းတွေအဲ့ဒီနေရာတွေကိုအတိုင်းကိုရွေးချယ်ရမယ်နောက်တစ်ချက်ကလမ်းကိုရွေးတဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်မြစ်တွေကိုမြစ်ကျယ်ပြန့်တဲ့မြစ်တွေကိုခဏဖြတ်ကူးမှုမဖြစ်အောင်လေအဲ့လမ်းကိုရွေးချယ်ရမှာလမ်းနေရာရွေးချယ်ရမှာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့တော့တကယ်လို့မဖြစ်မနေဖြတ်ကူးရမယ်ဆိုလေအဲ့ဖြတ်ကူးရမယ့်နေရာတွေအားဆိုရင်လွယ်လွယ်ကူကူနဲ့တရားကိုဒီဆောက်လို့ရနိုင်ရမယ်နောက်တစ်ခါအဲ့ဒီမှာ ferry သုံးတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုပဲအဲ့ ferry ကိုလွယ်လွယ်ကူကူနဲ့ယာဒီဥလူတိုင်းမှာယာဒီဥလူမရွေးအသုံးပြုနိုင်ရပို့လိုအပ်တာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါဒီလိုရေတင်နဲ့ရှိတဲ့လမ်းတွေကိုဖြတ်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီခါမှာဒီလိုဘယ်လိုမြုပ်ထားနိုင်မဲ့တရားတွေဘယ်လိုတိဆောက်နိုင်မဲ့ကားဘတ်တွေဘယ်လိုတိဆောက်နိုင်မဲ့အဲ့ဒီအချက်တွေလည်းစဉ်းစားမှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တိဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်လိုအပ်တဲ့လမ်းတိဆောက်ဖို့ပစ္စည်းတွေဘယ်လိုရရှိနိုင်မဲ့ဆိုတာစဉ်းစားရမယ်နောက်သိပြီးတော့ကြောက်တွေများပြားတဲ့နေရာတွေသိပြီးတော့ခြုံမှုတွေရှင်းမှုပို့လိုအပ်တဲ့နေရာတွေလည်းရှောင်ရှားရမှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်ကလမ်းတိဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်နောက်အနာဂတ်မှာလမ်းကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့တိုးချဲ့နိုင်ဖို့လိုတယ်ကျေပြန်ပြီးတော့ချဲ့ထွင်နိုင်ဖို့အတွက်လည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်ချဲ့ထွင်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်လွယ်ကူနဲ့ချဲ့ထွင်နိုင်ဖို့ရှိအောင်လည်းစဉ်းစားနိုင်ရမှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်အဲ့ဒီလမ်းကိုဖြတ်တန်းတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီလိုဖြတ်တန်းရမယ့်နေရာတွေကိုလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်အဲ့ဖြတ်တန်းရမယ့်နေရာတွေကိုလည်းပဲနှစ်ဖက်စလုံးကနေမြင်နိုင်အောင်လည်းအဲ့ဒီရွေးချယ်ရမှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခုကဒီလိုလမ်းကိုတိဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီပင်ရှင်းရမယ်destination ရှင်းရမှာဆိုရင်ဒီလိုဒီအသင့်ပေတဲ့အနည်းအတူတူရှင်းလင်းနိုင်ဖို့အတွက်လည်းစဉ်းစားဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခုကအဲ့ဒီလမ်းမှာတိဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာကပ်နှစ်ခုကိုပူပေါင်းပြီးတော့လောက်ရတာမျိုးမဖြစ်စေသင့်ဘူးကတ်နှစ်ခုကတစ်ခုတည်းပဲပြူပေါင်းနေတယ်ဘာကြောင့်လဲကတ်တွေတိတ်များတယ်ဆိုရင်မောင်းတဲ့ရင်မောင်းတွေအဖို့ကအန္တရာယ်ကြီးတယ်ဒီလို crosswise တိုင်းရွေ့ပြီးတော့မှနောက် anti crosswise တိုင်းပြန်ကိုခင်းရဆိုရင်ဒါရင်မောင်းတွေအန်ဒီဖြစ်နေတယ်ဒါကြောင့်အဲ့လိုမဖြစ်အောင်ကတ်တွေကိုတတ်နိုင်သလောက်နော်ဟိုနည်းအောင်နော်ပေါင်းပြီးတော့ပြုလုပ်ဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်And then another thing we also have to avoid any horizontal cars at the top or the shortly behind the vertical cars where the driver not able to anticipate them. So that any horizontal car at the top or the shortly behind the vertical car we have to avoid the steep gradients. So that all the gradient need to be avoided. Try to keep the longitudinal gradient below the 10%. Allow for the education drainage. Pure drainage is the more frequent cause of the failures of the road. Water loss lose and much of the loads are bearing the strength. Make the drainage a ditch, wide and shallow, wide drain allow the water to run at the lower speed than the narrow drain, which produce the less erosion of the channels. Although the wide drains are the less easily blocked and the more easily maintained than the narrow drains, be considerate the existing farming activities in the area. Avoid any saturation that may trigger the oil soil erosion. So those things has to be avoided when you design the road. အဲ့တော့လမ်းကိုတိဆောက်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ဘယ်အချက်တွေရှောင်ရှားရမလဲဆိုတော့ဒီလိုရေပြင်ကြီးတိုင်းเนาะအကွေးကိုเนาะအကွေးရှိပြီးတော့မှနောက်တစ်ခါအဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုရင်ထောင်းလိုက်တဲ့အကွေးဖြစ်တာအဲ့လိုဟာမျိုးကိုရှောင်ရမယ်ရေပြင်ကြီးကွေးမဲကွေးပြီးနောက်တစ်ခါထောင်းလိုက်တဲ့အကွေးတက်တာမျိုးတွေအဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေရှောင်ရမယ်ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ driver တွေကဆိုရင်ဒီလိုဟာမျိုးလုပ်ဖို့ခက်ခဲတယ်ရေပြင်ကြီးတိုင်းကွေးပြီးတော့နောက်ကထောင်းလိုက်တိုင်းကွေးတက်ဖို့ဆိုရင်အမှန်ခက်ခဲတဲ့ပြဿနာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့လိုမဖြစ်အောင်လည်းရှောင်ရှားရမှာဖြစ်တယ်လိုင်းကိုရှောက်တဲ့ခါမှာเนาะဒီမှာလမ်းကအတင်းဆောင်တွေတောင်ကုန်းတွေတက်ခါမှာအတင်းဆောင်တွေရှိမယ်အဲ့လိုစောင်းမိတက်တာဆိုရင်เนาะတိတ်ပြီးတော့နည်းနည်းချိုင်စောင်းတက်တာမျိုးရှောင်ရမယ်ဘာလို့ကားတွေကမတက်နိုင်ဘူးဒါကြောင့်အဲ့စောင်းရတဲ့ gradient တွေဒီ 10% နဲ့လျော့နေဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါအဲ့လမ်းကိုတိဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုတင့်တော်တယ်လို့တော့ရေကိုဖောက်ထုတ်နိုင်တဲ့နေရာမျိုးရှိဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်တကယ်လို့ရေကိုမဖောက်ထုတ်နိုင်ဆိုရင်လမ်းပေါ်မှာရေတွေရှမ်းနေမယ်နောက်တစ်ခါအဲ့လမ်းမှာဆိုရင်ရေတွေကဝတ်နေပြီးတော့လမ်းရဲ့ခံနိုင်စွမ်းရေလျော့ကျနိုင်မှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါလမ်းအဲ့လိုရှောက်နော်လမ်းပေါ်မှာရေကိုနော်ဖယ်ဖို့လည်းတဲ့နော်ဘေးကလမ်းဘေးမြောင်းတွေတူးရမယ်အဲ့တူးတဲ့ခါမှာအလန်းတွေမြောင်းတွေကိုနက်နက်ရှိုင်းရှိုင်းမတူးတင်ပဲနဲ့သူကြဲကြဲကြဲတူးဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်။ဒါကြောင့်လို့နက်နက်ရှိုင်းရှိုင်းတူးရင်သူရေရှိရပို့ပြီးများတယ်များတယ်လမ်းမှာပို့ပြီးတိုက်စားသွားနိုင်တယ်။ကြဲကြဲကြဲတူးခြင်းအပြင်ရေစီးရနှေးသွားမယ်နှေးသွားပြီးနောက်ပြီးတော့ဒီလမ်းတိုက်စားမှုနော်ကာကွယ်နိုင်မှာဖြစ်တယ်။ထို့အတူပဲဒီလိုလမ်းတိုက်စားတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ပို့အဲ့ဒီတော့ကြဲကြဲကြဲတူးထားတဲ့တူးမြောင်းဒီပို့ပြီးပြုပြင်သေးဖို့ပို့ပြီးတော့လွယ်ကူတယ်။ဒါကြောင့်မလို့နောက်တစ်ခါအဲ့ဒီကြဲကြဲတူးထားခြင်းအပြင်ဒီတူးမြောင်းတွေပိတ်ဆို့တာကိုလည်းရှောင်ရှားနိုင်မှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါဒီဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်နော်ဒီလိုလက်ရှိခါမှာဘယ်လိုစိုက်ပျိုးရေးတွေဖြစ်နေမယ်ရှိနေလဲအဲ့ဒီချင်းတွေလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်စဉ်းစားပြီးတော့မှအဲ့ဒီမြေကိုတိုက်စားမှုမဖြစ်သွားအောင်လည်းပဲအဲ့ဒီအချက်တွေကိုစဉ်းစားဖို့လိုအပ်တာဖြစ်တယ်We also have to select the finite center line. The finite center line is a flatted by means of the series of the straight lines. These lines are linked together at the point of the intersection. The intersection points are located with the use of the ranging rods, properly marked by the pegs. Once the intersection points are fixed, check with the local landowners to see if there is any objection to the proposed line. So before we are designing the road, we also have to concern about the landowner so that all the land intersection line we have to allocate and we consult with the landowners. The pegs are used to mark the alignment and the level of the road. They are the make of the work and can be produced locally. They should have the length. So they should have the length of the approximately 40 centimeter. The chaining of the road is marked onto the pegs with the waterproof markers. Before the construction was started, reference pegs are placed outside the road formation. Ensure that these pegs are hammered deep into the ground so that it will be difficult to remove them. So this is the way to construct the pegs. အဲ့တော့ line ကိုတိဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာ line ကိုကြောင်းယူရမယ်ယူတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီလိုတော့ဒီမြင်းကြောင်တွေဆက်ဆက်ပြီးယူရမှာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒီကိုတော့မြင်းကြောင်တွေကိုလမ်းဆက်တဲ့နေရာမှာဆက်ရမယ်အဲ့ဆက်တဲ့နေရာမှာဆိုရင်တို့တင်တော်တို့အဲ့နေရာမှာဆိုရင် pack တွေကိုရိုက်ရမယ်ရိုက်ပြီးတော့မှအဲ့ဒီမှာရှိတဲ့အဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာလမ်းဖြတ်သွားမယ့်နေရာမှာရှိတဲ့မြေပိုင်ရှင်တွေနဲ့တော့ညှိနှိုင်းရမယ်သူတို့ကကန့်ကွက်မှုရှိလားမရှိလားဆိုတာအဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုရင် pack တွေကိုသုံးရမယ်အဲ့တော့ alignment တွေ line ရဲ့ name in the Elova, UHB Loa Makete, and all 8 bacteria swing that the Dalia and below there to do us in later city midati shade. And all Eddie landed the Kulu, not Sasamudi Maswing, not bacteria Piloame, now 8 bacteria swing, no water plumaka and below Makete. And all Tisamu Masaki Maswing Edilo, a new beauty bacteria, no UHB, UHB, 8 bacteria swing the Migido, no, Jaituame, Jaituambio, no, Peshabu, Kakao, Jaituin Tabu, what, Ella Balaswing, Landi Sapo, Nia, Charlie, Bacteria below Yai, that's why I checked it. And before the design works can begin, the engineer has to identify the possible technical problems or the issues for locations. So before any accurate design work begin, the engineer has to identify the possible technical problems. Assessment of the technical problem is an important part of the work of the engineers and the technicians. So that all the technical problems has to be assessed. So in this case, a special attention should be given to the drainage, horizontal and the vertical alignments, soil conditions, structures needed, and the source or the supplies of the materials and the water. So those things have to be attended. The technical assessment of the works to be implemented by labor-based methods. To basically follow the same procedures as for the machine-based methods. However, the use of the labor-based methods should be taken into account so that longitudinal haulage of the hours is limited and the construction in the weak size and the rock is avoided where is possible. So this is the important aspect for technical assessment of the wall and labor-based work. It is important that the choice of the alignments or the location takes into the account the technology that will be used. So that any alignment on location, or we also have to choice. And that the engineers are preparing the plans has to assess the problems and the work out how to deal with them using the resources available. So the any plan every technology utilization like alignment. In this case, our engineer have to have the plans to assess the problem and work out how to deal by using the resources available. So the case now is how we long now massage so the engineer the engineer. China ne needing us here to the radio to be Shabioma and our CCR to the Agama so in Bay Chatia time as well. The 2 now radio power email power Luamurari, Navio, Yedini die, Navio, the town light die, alignment the Navi near Tari, Navica, Disame, Disamudi, Luamudi, Navi, Dido. Below physically, you Piatama, a Chetiuma, below Yashime, a Chetu, Senzama, Chete. Hello, the Gelu technique by the system will below the Kama so no, the Lulo Anet, low found the Kama below sheep, Meleswa, the Senzama, Chete. Eddie Kama so land is of the Kama Lulo Ale Doame, Seti le Doame. Eddie Lulo Ale Seti, don't the Kama so no, Bear Chetu, Senzam, Lesro, Dilo, no. The Gelu, not the Awadi, the new 2 Longandia said, Kantachine, not a car, Eddie Maswin, the Almashi, the Nidari Yaswina, or Blue Homeland Pione, no Nauka, no Eddie, Chogoni Chinia, maybe a Gina Macao, Elo, Sule, Chetule, or Sinzama Chete. The Jamro Eddie Lo Sinza de Kamaswe, Dilo, below needing our don't you less one, Sinzame, Elo, Below Tatanai, Below Shilamle, and Shila the Tatanai, below Shibida. Jamie did no mirror below Kishimle, a Chedioba, since Abu Chede. As we also have to record, so technical assessment of the work should be recorded. So that those records must include the following information: the design cross-section dimensions, existing vegetation cover, existing soil types and the conditions, approximate hour quantities involved, design gradients, structures required, drainage measures required, gravel or the laterite side requirements, quality and the source of the supplies of the laterite, cut stone, waters, qualities of preparation of work, hauling distance, and requires for force and the availability of the labor and the ties and the numbers of the equipment items are needed. Those things has to be technically assessed. This subject Kama swing and living as I say, Siman can go out, Sophia may a Sophia the Kama swing, no Lama, no Dilo Pabame, no cross section, and I did never a တိုင်းတာတွေကိုလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်နောက်ကဒီလက်ရှိအခြေအနေမှာဆိုတစ်တော်တွေဘယ်လိုရှိနေလဲဖုန်းတစ်ပင်းတွေဘယ်လိုဖုန်းအောင်နေတဲ့အဲ့ဒီချက်တွေကိုချင်းလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်မြေအနေထားနဲ့အခြေအနေတွေလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်တော့မြေကိုဘယ်လောက်တူးဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်ဆိုတာလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့လမ်းကိုဘယ်လောက်အတိမ်းဆောင်တွေထားရမယ်ဆိုတာစဉ်းစားရမယ်ဘယ်လိုတိဆောက်မှုတွေလိုအပ်မယ်ဆိုတာကိုလည်းစဉ်းစားရမယ်နောက်ပြီးရေဖောက်ထုတ်ဖို့လည်းဘယ်လိုလိုအပ်မလဲနောက်ပြီးတော့အဲ့မှာကြောက်စရည်တွေဘယ်လိုရရှိနိုင်မလဲနောက်ပြီးတော့ဒီလိုတော့ဖြတ်ပြီးသားတောက်ပြီးသားကြောက်သုံးတွေနော်ရေတွေဘယ်လိုရရှိမယ်စဉ်းစားရမယ်နောက်ပြီးဘယ်လိုမြေကိုကြောက်ဘယ်လိုခင်းရမယ်နောက်တစ်ခုကလိုအပ်တဲ့လိုအားဘယ်လိုရရှိနိုင်မယ်ဘယ်လိုပစ္စည်းကိရိယာတွေရရှိနိုင်မယ်အဲ့ဒီအချက်တွေကိုလည်းနည်းပညာဆိုင်ရာစဉ်းစားဖို့လိုအပ်တာဖြစ်တယ်When collecting the information regarding the site conditions, it is important that it is recorded in an organized manner, which can easily be referred to any time during the duration of the roadworks project. For this purpose, it is helpful to use a standardized form where the details of the investigated work is recorded. When we are recording the information circulation, so that all the things have to be organized, have to be done in an organized manner. The proposed road alignment sketch is a form which records the initial assessment of the plan and work on the road construction project. So that in this form, detailed information can be recorded for any given section on the road. So that before that we design the roads, we have to make the proposed road alignment sketch. This alignment sketch is the initial assessment of the plan and work. Once the initial road alignment has been determined, the supervisor and the engineer will carry out the survey of the road to estimate the amount and the location of the construction works. After the road alignment has been determined, the supervisor and the engineer carry out the survey and estimate the amount, location, and the construction works. Information about the road curvature, outwalk, cut-to-fade, embankment, drainage structure, break covers, miter drain, scores or checks, is then plotted on the load alignment sketch and the exact changes along the load alignment. So all the information about the load curvature, our drainage structure, everything, bridge construction has to be plotted on the load alignment and the sketch the exact drain changes along the load alignment. Now the subject comes to you. အဲ့ဒီဆောက်မဲ့နေရာနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့သတင်းချက်တွေကိုစူးဆောင်အောင်ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒီစူးဆောင်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်စူးဆောင်တဲ့အလုပ်ကိုလည်းပဲစနစ်ကျပြုလုပ်မှာဖြစ်တယ်ပြီးစူးဆောင်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်တတ်တဲ့ပုံစံနည်းတကျစူးဆောင်လုပ်မှာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒီလမ်းကိုဘယ်လို alignment sketch ကိုလည်းရေးဆွဲရမယ်အဲ့ဒီရေးဆွဲတဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ပထမဦးဆုံးလမ်းမှာဆိုရင်ဘယ်လိုတည်ဆောက်မှုတွေလိုတယ်ဆိုတာကိုကြိုတင်စဉ်းစားရမယ်စဉ်းစားပြီးတော့မှအဲ့ဒီ load alignment ကိုစဉ်းစားပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ဒီ supervisor နဲ့ engineer တွေဆိုရင် survey လုပ်ရမယ် survey လုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာဆိုရင်ဘယ်လိုတည်ဆောက်မှုလုပ်ငန်းတွေဘယ်လိုလိုအပ်မယ်ဆိုတာကိုလည်းအရင်ဆုံးစဉ်းစားလက်လေကြည့်ယူစစ်ဆေးမှာရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒီစစ်ဆေးတဲ့အခါမှာဒီ curvature တွေနောက်ပြီးတော့မြေဖြည့်တဲ့အလုပ်တွေဘယ်လောက်မျိုးဖြတ်ရမယ်ဘယ်လိုဖြည့်ရမယ်အဲ့ဒီချက်တွေစဉ်းစားရမယ်အဲ့ဒီခါမှာတည်ဆောက်တဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်တရားတွေဘယ်လိုတည်ဆောက်မယ်ကားပတ်တွေတည်ဆောက်မယ်အဲ့ဒီချက်တွေကိုစဉ်းစားရမယ်အဲ့ဒီပေါ်မှာဆိုရင်တင်းတော်တို့plot လုပ်ရဖို့လိုအပ်တာဖြစ်တယ်When the final choice of the exact position of the load alignment has been made, the next step is to carry out the full estimate of the quantities of the wall. So the after load alignment has been made, so we have to estimate the quantity of the work. The expected work quantities form the basis of the cost analysis and determine the future inputs of the labor, materials, tools, and equipment. So depending on the work quantity, we also determine the cost analysis and future inputs of the labor, materials, tools, and equipment. Based on the information recorded in the load alignment sketch, it is possible to carry out the first estimate of the construction quantities. Therefore, it's more detailed than the proposed load alignment sketch. Since it's a record that emphasizes the quantities of the work on the future work activities, it may therefore be necessary to revisit the load alignments to carry out the more detailed assessment of the quantities of the work. Based on the fee surveys, the detailed information on the following work is combined in the estimate of construction quantities for. This is the comma saying not so low alignment go you should be the comma saying now do the check out of so below no a time that is all miss our so to check my kid to check comma saying below no low are the blue lamle the CPI blue lamle no don't be a Mississippi, Nakiri below the lower the Chetty was Sinza Machete. Not to Eddie Logan alignment was scared Pilo Peter Kama swing, no, at least this Samu leve Sinza Machete. Sinza the Kama Ponyani Swayame, Sweda Kama swing, no, Anakama below Disafu at the Chetty Sinza Machete, low alignment you Disafu the Sinza Machete. A Disabida Maswing, a Disabida Kama swing, look at it, no. The subject Hama don't build it below a year to the below a time to see Bamana below the Same a yado that estimate below This the slide show that the typical record of the low quantities. This slide ma popular about the swing below particularly low me no popular as a The setting the construction targets. The setting of the construction and the productivity targets is essential for the project monitoring. So that when we are designing the project, we are executing the process, we have to set the construction and the productivity targets. The comparison between the all well-established targets and the accurate achievements allow for the realistic adjustment of the performance of the work unit or the site. The targets must not only be set for the outputs in terms of quantities, but also in terms of the quality. All the targets must be set for both for the quantity and the quality. The degree or the details of the target varies with the level of the project organization. All the details of the targets varies with the level of the project organization. At the site level, targets are established for individual activities. At the fee unit level, only the summary or the control targets for a number of sites are required. At the provisional level, provinces level, targets of the fee unit was established in a monitor, and the headquarters level, national and overall project targets are set in a monitor. So those are the kind of construction targets. Now, we are this of the company, this of the but the Udi Jetty, or you a jetty chama machete. Hello, Udi Jetty, you a jetty chama maleve, the Simakia below Chini Shide Surao, the Sisina machete. No, the Jamlu, no, target the Chada Hamaswing, a Brahma Chala, Target together, Chilana, Chim, what is of Bizarre, and I do nice in Buluade. Edu, this of the Hamaswing, no. Site the Kujima or the local man, long at Kujin in a battle, the target charme, Nabio, but this are females in a blue disarm, so I target you Subami or Chama, Nabi, Province Lebe Majino, Eddie, no, the target unity, below disarm your below, no, Kishu system as one, no, Chama, Nabi, no, Tanajo Lebe Majino, the nation, the Kuloma. Tanayaluma Disauta, now Susubao, now project in the better target go, now Chama Bidoma, now Sisayama Chile. So to be able to set the targets, the following information must be known. The technical standards to be achieved, the quality standards to be achieved, the quantity and difficulty of the works, current task rates, and the productivity and the resource required, and the available labor, materials, and the transport. So those things have to be set in the targets. However, there are other factors that influence their productivity and the operational plans. Some of these are beyond the control of the management, but must be allowed for. Climate and the rain seasons, cultural customs and the traditional skills, and the works incentives. Once the target has been established, the planners can calculate the cost targets. The work plans may have to be revised in line with the availability of the funds. Most of the projects we have to the plan to achieve the financial project objectives and the annual plans to plan the work over the financial year. So target will chame kama swing below a challenge to people who are below needing ya saya. No, saying that Yashibulu at the below a year to Yashibulu at the Nabi, no, a lower Pamana below Shide, Kakamu below Shidale, Nabi Lashi, no, Tolomu Nola, the below Shidale, Nabi Lu Amet the sea, no, Netadi, no, Luade, Levadi, don't you want to see the both of you, the era, the Battle, the Sinrama Kede. And not the car, not the child, Tolomu Nepatade, Tolomu Lota Munepatade, no, all that they are the Achelity, Sinrama Kede. The Chocha Dialo, the tension moon but not management tension moon a people Yashi a Kama so Uma to Yadi Udu a chain Tabio to a low de Ludina but no in Musa ne but they had it do it Chajimu ye do it Tabi Logmanu Pina men we keep a manari a chili do it Sinama today. And I don't look at the not Tamapi Kama so to Siman Jodemio Siman can't wear the Lua. We give blow Konjam as well, Twacham today. A little Twitch at the Kama swing a Twitch at the Plane, Yashina men, long way keep a manane, a Pajane, a Lula, Taishin be below market. Roger and Yasudi to Suzuba, Planchide, at all. Eddie now so a final plan with Yashibo to Gasway, missing below disarm and you have plenty lower day and not to car, no. The financial year, and I in it to Kumasway below, season you are looking lower me, a low adapted. For the operations are planning, only the main targets are necessary, such as the work per kilometer, cost per kilometer, and the number of kilometers completed. This is for the operations are planning only. And also we also manage the time management of planning. Construction timing is an important part of the operational planning. So two planning phases are used. The long-term planning phase and your work plan and the short-term planning phase, monthly or the weekly work plans. So regarding the annual plans, the annual plan is a previous find the provisions engineer at the DCTPC in a consultation with the management and the ministries level. The list of the priorities and the assessment of the work quantity provide data required for the preparation of the work time schedule. Generally, the annual work plans are contain the name and the location of the works, target quantity of the works for the each work's location, type of the work by the work location, work days and the equipment days, for the each work location, study and the finishing months for the each work location, estimates of the cost for the each work location, and the summaries of totals. Those things are need to be included in the annual plan. Now, the guarantee of the planning must be in page at the 1 kilometer or yash, no, piece of old tracker, lower me. Yep, and I load the 1 kilometer, the Sabo to the Wiki Block on Jamle, Suzuba, a kilometer below. Peaceful what they chetty my plan, Takima Teama Pity. A Biloma swings are a chain up at the Sima Kaku plan of Piana. A below the Kama swing Eddie, a chain up at the planning master is no shitty. No long term plan, but short term plan today. Some numbers are in his plan, short term plan got all. Last day, the Apasi, a plan the pity. And this is plan Majaro, provinces are engineer, no, the engineer, and if you Pinsama Pide, Pinsena Kama Swing, Eddie, no, Aloe, Name, Aloe, Diniari. Now the a low Diniari Machide, no, a low Bamana Blau Piame, so a chetty, now Capello, a low Musa de Piamle, now. No, below, she below Jaja, the Sawamle, a low linear massing, a low, a machine work station in Massing, a look there, the Sapo, a low below Jamle, Nabi, no Sade, Chian live near Sone, Chinti, Beladi Masame, Beladi Masome, now Eddie, a low linear address, below, Gonjame, Nabi Alo Subanda, the HDA, so the annual blema, missing blema, Bama chit. Then we talk about the construction sequence. Once the site camp has been established and supplied with the materials, tools, and the equipment, the road construction works and commands. So that way the road construction sequence. Road construction works are divided into the number of operations. Each are divided into the series of the activities. The separate operation on the construction site have to follow each other in the logical sequence. So this is for the road construction. So operation support can be the work at the site, setting out the alignment, site clearing, detail setting out, push clearing, graving, trees, and boulders removal. As was excavation, filling, spreading, leveling, drainage, and the compactions are watering, compacting, financial leveling, structure retrieve, carvers, small bridge, graveling with the excavation, transport of gravel, unloading, spreading, and watering compaction. So these are included in the construction sequence. You know, these are men non-layout no, chama be the kama so in lower the Kriya, no, Pia me, Kriya, Pia me, Navio, now this almost starting on my pity. Now this other kama so a sense in the body, a sense in the Ima body, a dinda longani power pity. No, Pare kama a longani bama, the Bermauzo, Saboma so in the low, no, work cycle, disarm, of your alignment, Buame, Nabioma, Saima Pido, Shinimbu, Piloame, Chomode, Shiame, Devine Coleame, Tenye de Petoame, me do the Longani Puame, me do ama, me do the Namatuame, Piedine, Piame, and Nabio, not training, disarme, Nabio, no. He Gabu, disarm today, not the car, Eddie, you take the beautiful Luade, and Eddie must he can do Luade, Nabi Lao, disarm it, disarm the Kama so in Bluma, Gaba the drape, Nabio, no. The Kali, and the Sabo Lode, Nabi, a Lambo Maswing, the Chelsea de Kiame, a Chelsea de Kiame, and Navio, G. Lawame, Navio, not take the Apuame, I check the Asway, this Sabo to a charity. The next one is a daily walk planning. A supervisor must always have the plan ahead by at least 1 day. So before all the supervisors, they must make this 1 day in advance. And the worker has completed, after the worker have completed the daily walk, supervisor records the output achieved on each of the activities. Based on the progression achieved and the overall plans for the project, a plan for the following days are prepared. This plan sets the daily progression targets for each of the planned activities. To prevent that these work plans are properly, the supervisor needs to know what has happened on the site before. Without information such as the fund resources were needed to produce a given output, why starting targets were not met, etc. Proper planning is impossible. To get the right information on time, a well-functioning reporting system is required. This is for the requirement for the daily work planning. And now to call about it, so in this a logo pin, not be Jordan Pinsiyama Pit, supervisor. Lower me low day to be piame. A local Maria to the low Pedia Kama so in Juba by the Nina, low blow Pile, now blow Tamate Tage, Shimashi, and Adio, Giama Pite. Now the car, Eddie, not the Gena Letri Yashide, not Lone, Suba Plane, and I will find Yama Pite. And now Ella Chikan, you are now yet to the Plenwood, or Chama Pite. A Plenchada Kama so in Eddie, no production Tage, lessons Giame, no, hello, plan you deja, send it a channel, one so no, I work time a party in near particular as well, supervisor, people look at it. Hello, Chello, Mabine, no, the blue. Target you, no, the Bayam target no, Matibale, LOD, no, together, what time I take it up, but is on Mabine, no, Deja, Pinsimboa, and Machina. And I will be simple as we, the challenge you Dija, Yashibo, Togaswe, Tindole, no, the tempo de Senegal, Yiji Apide. This is the game balancing. So in this case, our workers are the DRC put into the game. So the game outputs are also important because of the individuals, our workers, our capabilities are the reflected the game's performance. The balancing of the game size and ensuring the labor is used in the more efficient ways that each of the operation or every proceeds at the same space. It's a daily task on the site supervisor. So site supervisor have to arrange the appropriate labor games. The size of the game ways are very according to the work being undertaken, and it depends on the amount of the work to be done on each operation, the tax rates being used, the available laborers, and the sequence of the operations. So those are the factors are reflecting to the requirement of the games. Good games balancing is important because it also determines the length of the construction site. If the games are not well balanced, the result may be that the work site spreads out and it becomes long to supervise in an efficient manner. It is because they're concentrated and the workers are working in small and congested area. So in this case, if you don't appropriately balance the time, so some kinds they are working in the very small area. There are many people working, but the some of the large area, a few people will be working, so the output will not be achieved. The amount of work varies along the road time. Therefore, there will be demand for the adjustment and amount of worker in each game. So depending on the amount of the work, so the demand for the adjusting the number of workers in each gang is also the required by the site supervisor. Not who are a little Maya, no kindly, a little Margani Maswing, a little Maya, 20, and I do done and look, changing people do it. Changing people do it, a little Adia, not below Chinese, a lower, a little Toma, Moody Viloma, a little kind of Kumas, a little Bawia Mesua, Pino, the site supervisor, Nibio, Ted Wimbiama Kitty. Hello, not Ted Wimbiame, a little Margani, but today I hear 20 hours, not a little money at the below Moody in the less law, not long at the Kutukusi, Lobo Tracker, low, Baba, people do it, so are they. Look at only there, a little ma, allow Yashi 9 with the same below Piluame, I checked moving it up today. And the Amlo Eddie, not look at a little ma kindly as we know, do what to change you, what they, a little change their karma swing. The Galo, a little ma kindly, not the Shama change you with a below pin and less or the Chunia Lima, a lower, Nebio, a little ma Miava, Lunibio, not the Chunia Jaro, a Logan, Miavio, Luma, never look at I pin a little Pia, change you, what up today. The Amlo Eddie, a little mana, what is was when you blow, no, Dilo, land the show machine, no, Lanjao, Mutibi, Biawan, in that today, at all. Hello, Lanjao, a chini, or Mutibi, no, or Lozamadia, kind of Kudema, kind of Kusima, Lozama, Palau, a year she did so, $10, low supervisor, and in a chini Biama today. With the controls of the walk, the supervisor need to inspect and approve the walk before the workers are released for the days. Before workers have to be released, the supervisor need to inspect and approve the walk. He or she should be notified by the gang leaders who inform him that a particular task has been completed and is ready for inspection. If the work has been satisfactorily completed, the group or individual may be released for the day. If the work is not complete, it should be collected before the group or individual worker is allowed to leave the site. If the task is not completed before at the end of the normal working day, the supervisor need to find out the cause of the delay, whether the cause lies with the workers or his her own setting of the tasks. If the reason for the not completion while the following workers should be released. The major difficulties are not obfuscated when the task is set, as heavy loose or big rocks, and important measurement calculation of the task. In this case, those are the non-completion, not the fault of the worker, so in this case, the worker should be released. Now look what a local change to one market. A low supervisor and in there swing. Now look the Marty who Piamato think of a local Tessia man, not be a local automatic, low some more. Now a deep people who are that kid. Hello, look supervisor and in there, kindly down a bio. A young jam, a young jam come a bear, look the PB, a PB look the blue, Sisable she less rago, a young jam for pity. Hello, look at my pew so at the Lutomadia. Piam looking my logo, didn't look beauty more loaded. At the yaw, Tabimelu, a look at the Cascama, so in Mabila, but let's say, Janjadia, Padon Pin and then so in. No, Umadi, a two Jody Mamioli Mene, no. People are taking the Shine, and I may do what I'm out since I come on the Lila, Lula Loman, Tabime, to get the game on the baby or the home, no, baby G, baby G, Jaldoni, Shine Low, no, Purple, Ella, the Pebo Shabo, no, Ella, the Luates, Lua Janja, Pity. And now to do the Kama swing, no, a Dinda, the Pamamagan ticket, or to get look at Kamadia, Bovimiani, Ella don't look what I'm a beat up today. Hello, Mabila swing, that looks money, no, a game over, and I don't know, swing, a little value, or shooting it to be, I, Mabila, no, not in myself, loading up today. Then we are talking about the cycles. Before the road construction works can commence, the cycles need to be set up to accommodate the supervisor, materials, tools, and equipment. This is the setting of the site scan. The cycles need to be careful. The plan is to provide the site staff with the basic comfort and the adequate storage and the security for the equipment and the materials. So those are the requirements for the cycles. The selection of the suitable camps should be made by the supervisor and engineer. The following items should be taken into consideration. It should be close to the construction site, preferably by the walking distance. It should be access to the drinking water. It should be located on the highway train line. It should have a sufficient space for the parking equipment. after the working hours, and it should be easily accessible to the project vehicles, planes, equipment, and materials. Those are requirements for the site camps. Local material can chima swing, along the but the low count charm. I also come as we to our vitali, physically, on the Achabuade, low Sagania, reachable, a signature, reachable, what I did. I no. Looks Scania, Yuchepu, to our engineer, Yuchami. Now, Yuche come as we ain't the only below, not this of them, Yati, Lagune, neither do Yashiame, Dasha one and Yashiame, and my Tawi Shibu Luade, Tabi. Not Kawamo Dajidu, Tatum and Muluade, not Gadio, not Taklopo, Gadi Yadabu, Luade, Yashiame, and not car, not project but the Jingli, not blood physically. 北方的印尼，work cycle 細嘅會教我們有時嚟下面，解出嚟嘅嘢。